Hello, everyone. Victor Johnson, Career Facilitator with Goodwill Columbus. Remember, Goodwill Columbus is your one-stop shop for your career needs. Whether you're starting a new career, whether you want to change careers, or whether you want to advance in the career you're in, we can help. We can help you with resumes, with job searches. We can help you with interviewing skills. Just, give us a call or visit our website or send us an email. And I'm going to show our email and address and phone number down at the bottom here. It's going to scroll across. Give us a call or send us an email, and we can help you with the skills that you need. So today, as you can see, the topic is to be true to your brand. And so we're going to talk about branding, but we're also going to talk about how you stay true to your brand. So what is your brand? What is your brand? It's your character. And, your character involves your individual nature, your ethical qualities, and then your manners. Your manners are your social conduct. How do you behave in groups or with other people? Even your family. How do you behave when you're in a social situation? What are your knowledge, skills, and abilities? What are the things that you do? What is your competence in your occupation? If you're a teacher, do you do that well? If you're an electrician, do you do that well? If you're a plumber, do you do that well? And then what are your talents? What special skills do you have? Some people have a talent for art. Some people have a talent for music. Some people have a talent for architecture, and others have a talent for management or leadership. Whatever it is, this is part of your brand. All these things together, part of your brand, and make up the things that make you. That's your brand. So I like to show these two slides because I really like the sayings on them. Danzi said, "Your smile is your logo. Your personality is your business card. How you leave others feeling after an experience with you becomes your trademark." What's another word for trademark? Brand. So remember, the way other people see you is really up to you. You can let them form their own opinion, or you can do what you can to make sure they understand you as a person and that they formed the opinion that you want them to form. This is another one of my favorites by Maya Angelou. She said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." How do people feel after they talk to you for 15 minutes? How would a stranger feel about you? If you were on an interview, how would that interviewer feel about you after you talk to them? These are things that you need to think about in your brand, because the way you are determines your brand. And to be true to your brand, you have to know yourself. And I wanted to put these quotes up here by Aristotle. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. And this one I really like. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. What are your habits? If you say that you're a kind person, are you kind all the time? We're human, we are not some one thing all the time, but are you trying to be? Remember, we are what we repeatedly do. So think about what would your friends say about you, okay? And when you're thinking about what your friends say about you, could someone you just met say the same? Would they pick up on your brand and be able to say the same things about you that your friends would say? Um, Heraclitus said, the content of your character is your choice, day by day. What you choose, what you think, and what you do is who you become. Your character, all these things together, when you do them repeatedly, they become your character. They become your skills and abilities. They become your mannerisms. And that is your brand. You've got to be true to your brand. And by that, I mean, when you are true to your brand, you are making a difference. When you are true to your brand, you are putting yourself out there. You're showing people who you are. Now, you can be false. You can pretend that you're kind, but sooner or later, people are going to figure out that you are not. If you have to pretend something, someone is going to find out about it. Someone is going to know. And then that will be your brand, that you're somebody who only pretends to care about people, that you're someone who only pretends that they want to show up on time for a meeting or to work. Your brand is so important because this is the way you interact with people. This is the way that when you're on a job, you are good at your job. This is the way you get promotions. So think about yourself. And, we don't often do things like this, thinking about ourselves. But just think about this. Write down 10 words that describe you. And I've got a little list started here with kind and outgoing. And, I brought up kind before. If you say you're a kind person, but you're only kind to your friends, are you really a kind person? Now think about, what you do day by day. If you are only kind to your friends, then you can only say you are kind to your friends. You can't put that down as part of your brand because only your friends will ever know that about your brand. If you say hi to your friends when they pass you or when you see them on the street, but anybody else, you don't want to speak to them, you don't want to even look at them or smile at them or anything like that, you cannot say that you're a kind person. You can say that you're kind to your friends. But once you get beyond that group, you're somebody else. You are an unkind person, unthoughtful person. What do you want to be? Because what you want to be, you have to be for a lot of people. I'm not saying that in life we're trying to please everybody. That's wrong. You can't please everybody. But what is your brand? If you are a kind person, you will be kind to the people that you meet, not just your friends. If you're an outgoing person, you will be outgoing to everyone you meet, not just your friends. After you meet people, you learn their brand, and you may decide, I don't want to be around this person. But the thing is, you've got to learn their brand. To learn their brand, you've got to put out your brand, and you've got to be true to it. So just remember as you write these things down, write down 10 things about yourself, and then ask yourself, are you true to these things? If you write down that you're punctual, are you really true to that? Are you punctual for everything or only the things you care about? See, that's what you have to think about if you're going to be true to your brand, because especially in your career, and in the workplace, if you have a great brand, people are going to want to be around you. They're going to get advice from you. It's going to be a good situation for you. But if people think that your brand is false, then basically they won't trust you. Who would trust a person who only acts a certain way because they think someone's watching them? I'd like to tell you one of the definitions I heard about character is that character is that thing that you do when you think no one else is watching. So, how do you act when it's not important? When it's not something that's, has to put yourself on the line? That's your truth. That's your character. That's your brand. Be true to your brand. Do the things that you need to improve your brand, to make your whole being part of something. Excuse me, I'm going to improve my screen here, but to make your whole existence and your being a purpose. You do repeatedly things every day. Are you doing good things, things that will help you, things that will help others? Or are you only doing things for yourself and staying in a small little corner of the world? Be true to your brand. Come out. Make people understand who you are and that you are a good person. Be true to your brand. Thanks. We'll talk soon. And remember, Goodwill Columbus is here for you to help you with your career needs. Remember, I'm a career facilitator. Basically, that means part of my brand is that I help people with employment issues. I help people learn the tasks that will help them get employment. So remember, call us or send us an email and let us know how we can help you. And thank you very much for watching.